Welcome. Welcome to the NDGIT session. Oliver and myself, Peter. So we're offering you the first API management optimized for banking and insurances. So it's about generating your PSD2 readiness and building the journey to open banking. Today, we are demonstrating our new model, which is the App Store and Ecosystem Builder.
Right, so I take over the App Store and Ecosystem Builder. For many banks, ecosystems are the final goal of their journey to open banking, at least those who talk with us. Why do they say this? One side, of course, for the client, PSD2 is boring, brings nothing much. The other thing is that banks want to give benefits to their clients when doing open banking. A third thing is that they want to increase networks, get more revenues with digital partners. And all of this comes together when we build ecosystems. So right here we have the front end of our ecosystem builder. It's a flexible front end widget, this app store, which is configured from us here. It's in this case provided for Hypothekarbank Lenzburg, one of our clients who implemented the first Swiss open banking with our open banking software. Right, and it bundles all the partners of a bank in one front end, embedded in the online banking of, in this case, Hypothekarbank Lenzburg. So we have all the different partner apps. They are focused here for the scope of investment. We can sort it and filter it. We have a community behind there. Now we sorted it by the ranking in the community. And all of these partners, of course, have a commission agreement with the bank. And now we can get into it, dive into it. We want to know more about the robo-advisor. It's recommended from our recommendation engine, and we want to start this fintech partner product from here. So we get in the details, have a brief overview, see all the screens of our application, see the detailed information on it, and can decide now as a client, well, is this the application I want to run through or not? I can see all the reviews from my community, what was challenging, what was interesting, what not, and can then proceed this way, say, yeah, that's interesting, I want to get into it, and start the robo-advisor, for example, from Neo. All of this app store is configured in our backend, so the bank can decide which kind of fintechs work with us, and how do we want to connect them, and which data do we want to provide. Now, when we started, we change now from our banking portal with our app store and get into the banking process of our fintech, the robo-advisor. We are now on their site and see the information on their website and decide to start the process. When we start the process, it's of course relevant to start it smooth. So we want to have only one sign-on to get in all our partner apps. That's why we can reuse our banking single sign-on for this purpose and log in with one account for all the banking partners that we have. That's what we do right here. Then we have to confirm that we want to reuse the data. We now connect to the Open Bank APIs. We don't want to retype, get in all the data again. So that's why provided from the Open Bank API, which is open and handles the data to all the fintech apps. I agree to the terms and conditions, and now start the fintech app. And now the fintech app, I run through a process. I can check my strategy. I can see the warnings. I can find the right portfolio product. Get into it, and then finally execute. And the execution, we will then later on guide it or come with a money transfer from the bank platform again.
Hasn't this been a smooth process? Starting from the bank's portal, leading the clients to their fintech product, and getting back to the bank. But even more exciting, we have seen a high scalable procedure based on the NDGIT Ecosystem Builder. So you now as a bank can simply connect dozens of fintech products without creating individual interfaces and front ends. So let's get back to the demo as a client has signed the ETF from the NEO Robot Advisor.
So so now I'm the banker and want to see what happened in my ecosystem. I just check it with the robo-advisor from NEO that was just in as a client. Now I'm the administrator, and I can see what happened there the last days, the last week, the last month. How often was the app started? How often were the registration completed? How many products were sold? And get through it also by graphic. And apart from this, I do not only have the statistics over here for the NEO. I can compare it to the other applications I have. I have now different applications from my partners. I can see which was successful, which was the best of them, and which was sold the most time. So this is how I can run the ecosystem with all my partners, starting from my e-banking and go through it to the usage until really the final revenues and see how much did it bring to my bank. And all of this is done because we have reporting API on the one side, and we track with our metrics server everything what happened in the system.
So the NDGIT Ecosystem Builder gives you a 360 degrees management of the bank's product and fintech product to generate a great customer experience. We have seen an out-of-the-box solution or just a model of the API platform like the API management, PSD2, Marketplace, and Open Banking. So the Ecosystem Builder let you scale up and organize your fintech corporation and bring in innovations to your clients in the most scalable and flexible way. So are you ready for your journey in open banking? Give us a call.